Welcome to the night where we light up the spot. We're trading crypto, finance, you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dollar shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we get mad on the charts. I am Lunar Beaches Crypto, coming to you live right here on the Piper Academy Network, Sunday through Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is Tuesday. That means it is TA Tuesday. It is Monday night, but it is TA Tuesday because it is Tuesday UTC time. It is a new day. It is a new trade day. It is a new day in the crypto world. It is a new day in general. Anyways, TA Tuesday, so we're going to be going over the charts, of course. Go over a lot of Bitcoin, potential scenarios that we could be seeing coming up fairly soon, and the potential for a dip before a rip. It's possible, and we'll go over the reasons why I think it is possible on tonight's show. But anyways, guys, how you doing? Let's say hello to Le Chat. What is going on, my friends? How are you doing? How are you doing? Good evening. J-Vi had to go see a client. Hello, J Violet. Good evening to you. Good evening, Max H. Good evening, Retro Mike Tech and Robert Mulligan. Good evening to you all. Where do I put my last 1,000 ready to buy at today's levels? I'm eyeing Brett, Weirdo, and WSB for all-time high soon, all on the base chain, of cour't. You might want to hold off on that. Just saying. We can take a look into a few. We can take a look into those. I'm not really big. Maybe not. I don't really do meme coins, and I'm not a big meme coin fan. However, considering the sentiment in the meme coin space right now, it might not be a bad time to consider going in. But I don't advocate or condone meme coin investment. I wouldn't even consider it investment because it's just gambling in my eyes. So yeah, I'm not a fan of meme coins. I think they're staying on this space, and I wish they would all go away. But anyways, that doesn't mean we can't make money off of it. And if that's what you like to do, then yeah, you can go ahead and do that. I will look at a few, maybe, of the meme coins. I'll look at those, but only to look at the chart and tell you, well, I don't know where it's going to go, as far as to the upside. But I do know eventually it will go to zero. So, maybe. I don't know. Brett seems to have a good following, but it seems to be kind of difficult to have an honest meme coin project whatsoever. Did you guys listen to the CoffeeZilla interview of that Hayden guy? Oh my goodness. This guy is alleging that, well, he said that he was part of the Melania token launch. he said that there was an event in Washington, D.C., a crypto event, prior to Trump's inauguration, prior to the Trump launch, that they held an event where there was a pre-sale for the Trump token for insiders. Yep. Now, this is alleged. Don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if the guy's just trying to take heat off of himself, but I don't know. I just think it's interesting, and I'm not quite sure why he would lie about that or try to take the heat off of himself when he's already being transparent with this whole situation with the Libra token. So this was the guy that launched, or at least one of the guys that launched the Libra token. Not really sure on all the details on all of that, but during that interview with CoffeeZilla, man, he talked about the meme coins. He talked about how there's all this insider trading with the meme coins. Kind of something that those of us that have been in this space for a while just kind of already, kind of knew was going on. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I am not in meme coins or a fan of meme coins, because I do know that, I went through last cycle. I saw every single one of them pump and dump. The volatility was absolutely insane on Doge and on Shiba, and there weren't that many other last cycle. It was a lot of NFTs and a lot of DeFi projects that just freaking destroyed people. They were running nodes called node systems called Nest. I think they called them Nest. Every single one of them failed. Every single one of them failed. Kind of crazy. What up, BC Port Corp? Pump Fund got banned in the UK. I hope the US follows suit. Yeah. Dump it all to zero. Yeah, I don't know about zero, but we'll look at the chart in a second. Memes are garbage. I like Doge. Doge, I like because it's proof of work. Safe Moon, oof. I don't know. That's one where the founders went to jail because they scammed their people. So the question is the people that have taken it over, I don't know. What are their incentives? I just don't see any utility in the meme coins yet. And the Hayden guy was talking about how, they've been trying to figure out the problem with meme coins. And honestly, I'm like, well, the thing is, there's just absolutely nothing backing them. First of all, just a community. That's the only thing. But I don't know. Because all you do is just click a button and you create it. And apparently, there's even a snipe. No. Was it a snipe button on these launch pads? Like Jupiter, Solana, not Solana, but Radium. I'm not a meme coin, so I really don't know. But apparently, it's just clicks, a few clicks. There's no work involved. There's no staking. There's nobody adding their own value to the network. It's all hype and speculation. It's all hype and gambling is really what it is. So yeah, I'm just not a fan. But we get at these times in the markets when you have these big events, and it seems like we've had a few of these in the past few months. We've had the Hawk Tua rug. We've had Melania essentially rug, Trump essentially rug, not actual technical rug. We're kind of it's what they call slow rugs, what we call slow rugs, where the money just keeps coming out of it and it just doesn't stop bleeding. I haven't actually looked at either of those as of recent, and then we have Libra token, which seems to have just absolutely collapsed the sentiment in the market. So I don't know. That is the one thing that I believe could be. Oh, wait. I forgot to do the chart thing. Okay, so anytime I go to chart, I need to make sure I do the. There we go. All right, let's see what we got in here. I saw 2Dub in the house. What's going on, 2Dub? Tradefly, what's going on, my guy? Isn't it past your bedtime? Oh, you're talking to 2Dub. Good evening. What's going on, Tradefly, my brother? How you doing? I'm doing snow removal tonight. It's definitely past my bedtime. That's for sure for you, BC. I'm surprised to see you in here, man. But I guess I'm not with the snow stuff. We're supposed to be getting some winter weather here starting tomorrow evening. Wintry mix. Maybe some snow, some sleet, some freezing rain. Yay. And after tomorrow, we will not break above freezing for like 3 or 4 days straight. Even getting into the low teens and even the single digits. It could cause some problems. Wick 589. Meme coins commodify nonsensical, almost non sequitur speculation. Yeah. Exactly. RM Tizzle sure is. Just felt the need to say hey to LBC. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm on top chat. Let's go to the live chat. What's up, CJ? Straight vaping. Bull Times has a snipe button. Yep. Mike, you know her heart belongs to thee, the true OG, mother effing MT. What's going on, Melissa? Hey, it's freezing. Oh, you mean outside the weather. Okay. It's -3 here. Feels like -24. Oh, my goodness. Oh, oof, oof, oofta. Anybody from the Midwest, the northern Midwest, that knows the term oofta? My best friend, he's from South Dakota. He taught me that one, oofta. So, all right, let's take a look at the chart. So this is why I'm thinking, all right, maybe we've got one more dip. And that is because sentiment is kind of in the gutter. However, if we look at our fear and greed index, we aren't quite in the gutter just yet. And we tend to get there right before price likes to rip. Not every single time, but this does happen almost every single time. I said, did I put in the title, this happens every time? Sentiment does get in the gutter like right before we rip almost every time. Maybe I'm saying that a little off. Maybe I'm saying that okay, every time it rips, there's typically a massive, drop in sentiment before you move to the upside. And we are kind of seeing that here on the fear and greed. It's been slowly just trickling down. If you go on crypto Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, you can just see sentiment's been pretty down ever since the Libra token was dropped. And this does happen right almost every single time. I mean, this is what we expect. Once you get a massive dip, a capitulation type of event like we got right here at the beginning of February, when you get that type of event like that and you get the big pop up, everybody's hopes are like, oh, we're going to V bottom, we're going to go. And then it just starts to drag. And then it's just like, oh, I guess it's just not going to go. Sentiment starts to crumble. Next thing you know, price nukes again. Then after that, that is when you get the big V bottom recovery out of here and you get going. I'm starting to think that this might be where we could be, what we could be seeing in the coming week or two. Big dramatic drop. Maybe it takes a month to do it, but I doubt it. And I'm not sure what would cause it or anything like that. However, there's always going to be a narrative. But I just like to look at the chart and say, okay, what is this saying? Oh, I learned this from Trade Intuition last night. I did not know that this was a thing. And I've been charting for 4 years. But when you click your trend line, and if you hold down the shift button, it'll keep your line. It'll either do like a straight or it'll do like a perfect 90 apparently. I just got it to do that, a perfect 90. And a 45. But it keeps it straight. No matter where I am, it keeps it straight. That is amazing. All this time I've just been sitting here with the shift, no shift, trying to line it up just perfect when I would just press shift and it goes straight to perfectly straight. I mean, what is this magic? Really wish I would have known that sooner. But I do think that we can get into this efficiency right here. And I was talking about this last night because we do have a monthly fair value gap over here. And I don't know, we have this range playing out. Sentiments in the gutter, but we're not at extreme fear. We're still sitting in just fear, and even on the top side of fear, we're sitting at about a 46, 47. I mean, it's almost neutral. So it's right there on the cusp between fear and neutral. So it's not quite giving me the full bearish picture yet. I'd rather have my trend lines perfectly gay. I should not have read that out loud. Hey, LBC, do we like spider lines? I mean, spider lines are fine. I mean, they're just trend lines they're just old trend lines. That's all they are. So, I mean, you just find tops and bottoms and put rays on them. And I mean, eventually the lines are going to touch, or the price is going to touch a line. I mean, they work because they're old trend lines. That's what they are. So, yeah, BC, that's very diverse of you. Yeah. Mark my words, but bull run starts tomorrow. FTX US users refunded 118%, and bullish peak seeker and bull div on the chart prime oscillator BTC 4-hour bull run starts in 10 hours. Mark my words, people. And what are you going to do if price just nukes? Huh? What are you going to do if price just nukes? Big push down, but then big dramatic push up. Is there a time in Bitcoin's history that we can look to where this type of price action has occurred before? I only like spider lines in the spring from real spiders. There we go. Buy more. Buy. FTX been saying that. They keep pushing it back. Yeah. I don't think that that's any kind of catalyst, if I'm being perfectly honest. I just don't. I don't think that's any kind of catalyst. Maybe. Perhaps. We shall see. So I believe this might be what we could be seeing here. Maybe not. Maybe not this one. This isn't the one. I gotta find the exact one. But I do like that dip and then rip. Okay, I gotta get the oscillators off here because it's freezing up the freaking chart every time. Every time. Yes, last year before it went up. It's almost like this one right here. Look at that. This one right here. This one right here. Here we go. Okay. Dip. Well, first we take out the high. Then we come down, take out the low. And then off and away we go. Now, if we zoom out, we can see hello. Ah, man, you're really messing up the flow of the show here. Is this going to be something similar? No. But we do have the breakout, strong breakout. The question is, are we going to come down here and get a back test or come down into this inefficiency down here? I do see another inefficiency down here on the weekly chart that we could come down and tap. If we just go ahead and pull a fib retracement from the low to the high here, I mean, we're looking at just a 50% pullback of this move from the low to the high. So, I mean, that is natural, that is healthy, and that is perfectly okay. And from the current price, that would bring us down about 17% at the least, if it decided it wanted to go down and test or come down to the golden pocket at the 618. That'd sit us at about 73K. Just above that on the 50% retracement is about $80,200. And then after that, we can get the big run up. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Don't be shocked if it does. Let's see. Don't act like I didn't tell you. I want to find the other one, but I guess I'm not going to be able to at the moment. An example. There are examples. But so yeah, that is my bullish take. Like I've been telling you guys, my bullish scenario is we got to go down first before we pump to the upside. Otherwise, we run the risk of distribution playing out in here, which continues to track. Which just continues to track, okay? This is the one I don't want to be. I want this to be invalidated because we continue to track this and it's continuing to play out. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. 18th. Excuse me. Up thrust after distribution. If we are in distribution, now that's another thing too. Everybody's like, oh, we're going to go to the moon on the 18th. I don't know what's so special about the 18th, but if everybody's thinking it at the same time, and like I said, if we get pulled back down into this range after we blast off like this, look for that move to the downside. Now that if we, pull the fib back up, then we'll know the actual areas that we will be interested in. And that would be down here, potentially at the 0.5. Okay, that's why the price is higher. So that would be at like $81,848 if this was the high. I mean, just wherever the high is. Probably shouldn't even give out price levels, but we can just the pullback is what I'll be looking for if we are to break this high and then start to pull back down into the range. This would actually be the bearish scenario, because I think this could drop us even lower than where the bullish scenario would drop us. If we just go ahead and put sentiment as deep into the gutter as we can get, maybe even down to that golden pocket, go into extreme fear, this would likely be the absolute 100% best time to buy. So, I'm getting blown up here. What's going on? Wise goat. Givers gain, hashtag. So, these are my two scenarios. Bearish is upside and then downside. Bullish is downside and then upside. That's how I'm viewing this. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see what happens. And we can go ahead and take a look at our daily and our weekly oscillators. We can see, let's turn this off real quick. They announced on the 7th, it begins the 18th. Was that the, wait. If you're not homeless, are you home more? Yes. Are we going a pump tomorrow? Jeanette, what's going on? Jeanette, how you doing? FTX payments. Oh, so you think that FTX payments, what are they paying out in dollars, or are they paying out in assets? Because if they're paying out in assets, a lot of people will probably be selling. Does anybody have the answer to that? I haven't been paying attention to the FTX stuff. Is it assets or is it dollars? Dollars? Yeah, we might. I don't know. I don't know that people will just automatically take the money that they lost during FTX and then put it back into crypto. Kind of seems like most of retail, if they got their money back after the whole FTX debacle, they might be looking to sell if they got it in assets. If they're getting it in assets, if they're receiving assets, then that could be what nukes price. Because after that liquidation event, a couple weeks ago, there's got to be something else that would help push the price down. And if they're giving out assets, then they're probably going to sell. FTX is paying out in dollars. Okay. So if they're paying out in dollars, then probably don't have to worry about that. But again, how many of those people are still in crypto, are still involved in crypto? I mean, do we even know that? Do we even know that number? I would like to know. And after things pumped, so that's, wait, what? Yeah, we all got money from the singles and tens of millions saved by decreasing our international influence abroad by cutting U.S. aid programs. Oh, here we go. This isn't the place to talk about the oligarchy, Wick. The plutocracy, all right? The kakistocracy. Yeah, kakistocracy. Kakistocracy. Thank you. Kakistocracy. Look it up. BCB, King of Fractals. Oh, yes. Okay, RS10 man, but it's good. BCB, blockchain backer, King of Fractals. Man, I love that guy. BCB is great. Someone showed the chart today, was watching, and showed retail was out of the market. Can I ask you this, RS Miller? What are you? What is Jeanette? What is Wick? What is David Gelfin? Good evening, David. What is Jay Violet? What is RMT? What are we all? Oh no, it's great. Can't you feel it? No. We are all retail. Crypto is littered with retail right now. But they're all in memes. And they're all kids and children. Actually, there's some adults. We're all Satoshi. There we go. Retail. Yep. We are all retail. There's plenty of retail here. We just need, I don't know what else is going to bring retail in. I don't think that's what's going to be the driver. I think this is still an institutional bull run, and the money is just moving around. Did we get a new all-time high on the SPY? Because we were watching that. I don't think so. It doesn't look like it, but it's still getting close. Stock market was closed. So, oh man, that is getting ready to go. That is getting ready to go. Crypto fear and greed is useless on this chart. Money flow is in the green, but kind of chilling out a little bit. We would like to see this curvature start to this trend ribbon start to turn back to the upside. But this looks pretty bullish. It might wait. This is the 4-hour chart, so it might wait for the morning and for tomorrow's trading session, New York trading session, before it goes. NASDAQ. Mind you, the indices, the major stock indices, well, the Dow Jones, I know for sure, always sets a new all-time high before Bitcoin does it. Always. Every single time. Go back, check your charts. Bitcoin doesn't set a new all-time high until after the Dow Jones sets a new all-time high. Fact check me. I love asking younger ones and they have no idea what crypto is around here. We're all George. We are not George. Oh no, it's great. Can't you feel? Oh yeah, not George again. Yeah, we're not. We are not all George. All right. R.S. Miller, where is our market cap update? The viewers are falling off. People are going to sleep, guys. I'm putting people to sleep. That's the goal. That's the purpose. It's just to put you to sleep. Lull you to sleep. USDT dominance kind of petering out a little bit. Or you could say it's bull flagging. I'm not going to say it, but you could say it. But this is one of those moments where we could see an increase in the USDT dominance before we see a drop. Because USDT would be getting minted, so it would take up more of the market share as the USDT is getting minted before it is then used to buy assets. So we might see a spike in the USDT dominance before we see it fall to the downside. Now we did have a big spike here at the beginning of February during that capitulation event. So we could get one more to come up and take care of this inefficiency over here. Just this straight line right here. Inefficiency is just like a gap in price, but it's there. So we could see another pump up to that inefficiency to take care of that before it rolls over. Now, something that I did notice that was interesting was the Bitcoin dominance. It looks just like the USDT dominance. Why? Well, because Bitcoin and stable coins, before there were stable coins, Bitcoin was the quote unquote safety trade, which means if you we're going to get into a safe crypto asset during like a bear market or during a downturn, it was going to be Bitcoin. This was before stable coins were a thing. Now that you have stable coins and now that they've taken up more market share and they're more popular ish or more used, because they hold the value, they don't lose value. People now use Bitcoin and stable coins as their safety trade. So you're going to see similar dominance between the two. But then you're going to see the opposite when it comes to the altcoins. Flip the chart upside down. Does it look bullish or bearish then? Yeah, that's a good thing. That's always a good practice to do, Wick. We come over to the Bitcoin chart, put it on daily. I do suggest doing this because inverting the chart does help remove some of your bias in the market. So you can come over here, you click this little cogwheel down here. Click that little cogwheel. Come up to invert scale, and there you go. Does it look more bullish or bearish? I'm going to be honest. It looks like it could be bottoming, which is not what you want to see on an inverted chart. Oh, man. But, I don't know. This, my friends, is what we call a bullish divergence. Where's this low? That's not the right low. This isn't a bullish divergence. I was tricked. They tricked me. This is the bullish divergence here. So, chat, what's the problem with this one? Anybody want to take a gander? First of all, my oscillator's not upside down. So there we go. What's the problem with this one? Inverted, that looks like the normal virtuals chart. Shots fired. Shots fired. Already posted market cap in FNG. You skipped a post. Oh, my bad. We're sitting at a $3.13 trillion market cap. Shout out to R.S. Miller for giving us the great info. Info wars. Seems like there's a lot of information warfare going on these days. Shout out to everybody's crazy uncle that has a bunker. Actually, I guess you don't have to have a crazy uncle. Or not everybody that has a bunker has a crazy uncle, because I've thought about getting a bunker before. At least a storm shelter. I don't like the way this looks. Just kidding. I actually love the way this looks. This looks fine. To me. To be honest. This looks fine to me. What about the monthly, though? The monthly, different animal. This does not look good. So we have a higher or a lower high coming in here as prices created a higher high, and typically that does that is what we like to call a bearish divergence. We also have the overbought here, but this did come back in March of last year. We got the reversal signal. No such reversal signal over here, although this, it's already kind of put in the reversal signals. Typically, you get the reversal signals, then you get the pop-up, and then you get to pull back. But we do have this fair value gap here. Do we have one on the 3-month? I wonder if we will just chill here. Man, are we going to go sideways for another month and a half? Because we could see something similar to over here. Man, that was brutal though, man. Come back down. No, we can't do that, because this would just mean more downside until downside or sideways, downside and sideways until freaking September, October. I can't do it. I can't do it. I might capitulate. I might just get completely out. I might be following Retro Mike Tech out of the crypto space. I'm getting tired of this. Which means I probably should be buying right now. Now, I did say that the bottom was in on this capitulation event, so we'll see. The only thing is, we do have these equal lows here. That is a little concerning. Our trend ribbon, our true 7, our money flow, our power bar, all on the daily. Not looking good. They're all bearish. Every single one of those indicators is bearish, and the true 7 is 7 indicators in one on its own. Okay, so you've got about 7 indications here of bearishness, or 10 indications here of bearishness. So I don't know, guys. We still have the dynamic reactor below us, and we also have the quantum reactor right down here at the little inefficiency level that we've been talking about. There's a daily fair value gap sitting right here. Right there. Let's pull a fixed range volume profile on that. The fixed range volume profile. I want to get this. So we do have this nice void in here. Nice void. So I would say all of this. I wonder if there's a cleaner fair value gap 2-day. Let's take a look at the 3-day. Not really. Weekly? Oh, man, I really just want a clean FVG. 2-week maybe? There it is. Big old fat FVG. Kind of a little bit of an inverted FVG down here. I'll be watching out for that. 68.5. Okay. Now, let's take in a little bit more volume here on the FRVP. Yeah, look at that value area low down here. We're sitting at the point of control. Oof. 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 Mm. Oh man, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. But if we take in all of this range, we do have the value area low right there at the bottom of that fair value gap. And I bet we would probably stop right around here where there's like absolutely no volume on the fixed range volume profile. Right here, this little notch right here where there's just nothing here. We could come down and tag that to fill that. That's 77K. 77.5. That value area high is sitting at about 74. Do not be surprised if that is exactly what happens. Now, go to the weekly chart. Let's take a look here. Trending to the downside on our trend ribbon. Now, if it could give us a nice quick nuke, then we could push down into the oversold and then get that rip to the upside. Get that rip to the upside. Forget the numbers over here to the right. But this, and that would be the end. That would be the end, which we've been saying. End is probably coming in March, but it's looking like that might get pushed back a few months. Maybe May, sell in May and go away, as typical. We do have the dynamic reactor on the weekly chart right down here as well. I don't know if we would get up to that or not, or if this would catch up by the time we came down here. I don't know. I would rather this, man, I really just want this to be a nuke instead of a slow sell off. Just nuke and just go. That's what I want. Nuke and go. Sentiment in the gutter. Everybody's bearish. Well, not everybody's bearish. This is actually bullish to me. This is the most bullish case. Is the dip down and then the push up. Because I fear that if we go ahead and get just a little push up here, it's not going to sustain itself, and then it's going to pull back even harder. And if it pulls back even harder, then it might not have what it takes to continue to the upside. Maybe. We'll see. We'll play that fiddle when we get there. Okay? Ding 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 ding. Oh wait, that's more like a banjo? I mean, sounds par for the course. What if you are the crazy uncle? I am the crazy uncle. My crazy uncle used to watch InfoWars. Kasim, what's going on, Kasim? Yeah, man. I mean, everybody's crazy uncle watches InfoWars. And some regular people watch InfoWars. Someone in this chat probably watches InfoWars. No moon starts on no moon or new moon. No moon starts on the 24th, new moon on the 29th. Last quarter moon the 20th. Are you saying the bubble is breaking and the bears are waking up? I'm saying that we are coming to the end of this cycle. For Bitcoin, at the very least, for a lot of altcoins, possibly even meme coins, might be seeing their last little run up, maybe. And then the altcoins will have their turn. We're getting closer, man. We're getting closer. I just feel it. I feel it in my bones. Everything just feels like everything's going wrong in crypto, and that is typically when it's about the time before we rip. That doesn't mean we can't get a dip, though, to solidify or to strengthen that just fear sentiment. I can sit here on a freaking Bitcoin chart for an entire show. I said I would go over this, though, so I'll take a look. We'll look at Brett Favre token, I guess. I don't even know. Oh, look, it's dead. Surprise. I don't know. This one's on base. Is there something with more history? Poloniex. This looks like a launch. And a weekly. I mean, there's not a whole lot to go off of here. Let's go to the daily. Money flow is thick in the red, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Meme coins might be done, dude. I'm like for real. I'm for real. After this Javier Malay thing and this Libra token, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if people are trusting the meme coins anymore. They're all pissed off because I got hurt. I'm going to show you guys something that I found super funny. I shared it around a couple of places, but if you haven't seen it, you're about to, and I think you'll get a nice little chuckle once you see it, because I absolutely died when I saw it. It was the funniest thing that I've seen since sliced bread. Sliced bread, I mean, pretty funny. You know what I mean? Does anybody think the way... I don't think anybody thinks the way that I think. Does anybody think that... Does anybody else think that it's weird? Never mind. I'm not going to go there. Look, man. I don't know about you guys, but I love the Constitution. And I hate seeing it getting trampled on. Anyways, Professor Profits. Come on. Come on, my guy. It's taking forever to load as usual, of course. Paste. This is the funniest damn thing I've ever seen in my life. Sam Bankman Malay. Sam Bankman Malay. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I did that. Sam Bankman Malay. How about that? Did they even... Let me see. Golly, how many places listed the Libra token? Go to 4 hour? 1 hour? My goodness. Hey, it's getting the move up. That's MEXC CoinX. Is this even the right Libra token? BitGet? Probably not. I don't think this is going to be it. Libra. Tether. LAXX. I mean, that's got to be it, isn't it? Libra MEXC, Libra, Gate.io, Radium Solana, Libra. Can you guys read that? Meme should be not allowed except for a handful. I think the reason why I don't mind Doge is because it's proof of work. Proof of work is always good in my book. I guess not always, but proof of work that is forked off of the Litecoin blockchain and Litecoin itself and Bitcoin. Some say that Litecoin is the new Bitcoin. Maybe not, but I agree, R.S. Miller? Yeah. Well, I mean, then you start talking about, oh, well, then it's not a free market if we just don't allow these, right? Isn't that the whole point of crypto? Free market? I didn't say it. I mean, I said it, but I didn't say it. Libra, my deek. This is why they're meme coins, and this is why I hate them for the space. I hate them for the space. Like, can we like become? I mean, I know we're relevant because we do have the ETFs, and more people are getting involved. But look, man, let me tell you something. Every single one of not all of them, but I mean, almost every single left winger out there. And I have a progressive case for crypto. Most of the time, people don't want to hear it. But lefties out there, they think this is all a scam, and it's hard to make the argument that it's not when you have presidents launching meme coins and them getting rugged. I mean, how are you supposed to, like, nah, bro, I mean, it's just a free market, bro. Like, people, they're not going to see it that way, okay? They're going to be like, where's the protection in this? Where's the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau? Oh, that's right, Elon got rid of that. Whoopsies. The anti-scam police. Gone. Wonder why we would get rid of that. Anyways. Maybe if we're trying to, I don't know, create this app that's it's an everything app, and we do micropayments on that app. What is one regulator that might get in our way of doing something like this? And possibly, I mean, if I want to run a scam, if I want to scam my people and I want to, charge some fees, some crazy, outrageous fees, or this or that, I mean, whatever it is, who would I need to get rid of to make sure that happened? Oh, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Of course. The one of the few government institutions that puts out more money than it takes in and actually protects consumers. But 37 million coins, that's crazy. They don't need that many out there. Doge, Shib, PayPay, and a few others, and that's it. I could see that. I mean, if you got a little basket of memes, maybe, I don't know. No FDA looking into Elon's brain implants. Thanks to no conflict of interest, Doge. Look, man, Elon said that if he sees any conflicts of interest with his own businesses, he'll take care of it, okay? We just have to trust him on that. And you should trust him, okay? You should trust him. There's no reason to not trust him. He hasn't given you any reason to not trust him. I hear friends on the left say crypto is for scams, smuggling, and avoiding taxes. I mean, there's a lot of people in this space that openly say that that's what they use it for. Maybe not the scammings and, what'd you say? Smugglings part. But definitely avoiding taxes. The people have spoken. Open oligarchy. It's pretty open. Look, man, we've been in an oligarchy. It's just more open now. It's just more in your face. They just kind of don't care anymore. You know what I mean? They're like, you know what? We can just tell these people that we're doing something good for them. They'll believe it. Let's see you wear a NASA shirt. He's got security clearance above NASA. Interesting. Am I? Oh no, I'm wearing my Flash shirt, which I haven't worn since the last capitulation event. Friends on the right say taxation is theft. Well, I'm kind of politically homeless. I'm just going to be real with y'all. I'm kind of at I'm just an observer at this point. I'm just kind of like, stuff's going to happen with or without my input. And I'm on deck screener right now, guys, and I kid you not. This is the bane of my existence. Wolftism. Wolf. Doge IRS. Oh, look, and another Doge IRS. Wow. Okay. This is the first thing that pops up when you're on this site. Catbat. Excellent. Lots of value in that. Major frog. It's major. So, official Ray Lewis. Man, you got to believe that, right? Ski mask cat. Freaky. Blockbuster video. All right. Jail 9. Cool. Single Awareness Day. Oh, Jesus. This is how you know this platform is just freaking for incels. Sorry if you use this platform and you're not an incel. It's just jokes, all right? But a lot of this stuff is like, what are we even doing here? All right, Ziggy the Fox, Derp Face, Beans. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy. The weather just keeps going crazy around here. Flacco, Era, Blobless, Gatcoin. The only reason I know what a gat is because I have a teenage daughter. I have been informed of what a gat is. And I've been told my wife has one. Yeezy coin. Come on now. What's the good stuff? Where's the good stuff? Pi AI Pi. I've been mining Pi for forever. This is not the real Pi, I don't think. Pi Network AI. 2 days old. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Pi Soul, Pi Network. Is this the actual Pi? Has Pi gone live? Do I need to look at my mined tokens? I've got friends that have been mining that with me too for years. It's been like 4 years. Annie Shifty, Trump, official Trump. Is this the actual Trump? Age 30 days. Price $16.93. $421 million. That thing got up to like a $5 billion market cap. 4.4 to 5. I don't really remember, but it got up to like $84. Could just click it. Cute name. Might have to check that out. Yeah, picking a meme coin is like somebody that doesn't watch sports and just picks a team because of the colors. Team is red, so I like it. It's my favorite color. I'm gonna go with this red team. Ugh. Let's go to the daily. Just continues to bleed out. So if it's true that there were insiders that were buying this token prior to launch, no wonder. No wonder. Because there's supposed to be a holding period for insiders, but wow. Look at the volume increase from here to here. But look at price. This looks like it's just going to keep nuking, bro. The Trump coin's done. I'm going to scare MAGA and they'll still love me. He was right when he said he could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and the people would still vote for him, right? Yep. Anyways. Anything else? Nah, I just caught up to Toronto. Planes just dropping out of the sky. Well, that one didn't drop out of the sky. To be fair, this one was likely not because we fired most of our already understaffed air traffic controllers. This one was more likely just weather related. Runway was ice, basically some snow. It was cold, freezing. Had some crosswinds coming in. If the crosswind, this is how it ends up on its side. Most, like 43% of airplane crashes happen in the descent when the plane is landing. Likely plane was coming down. Some wind came across, caught the wing, and flipped it over. That is initial speculation. So, and that is why it's like everybody survived, because it was plane is already on the ground, it's coming in, but you have crazy crosswinds coming in. The pilot's trying to correct. Crosswind comes in another direction, flips the plane over, which is why it lost a wing. And because it was on the descent, that is probably a good thing too, because if it had too much fuel in it, it could have lit a spark as it hit the ground, and then you have a big explosion. So it is nothing short of a miracle that this plane didn't explode and that there were no lives lost. So thankfully, we can come out of that with it's more of a good story. I mean, you hate to see it, but I did share though, because I didn't know like all the details or any of the speculation on it at the time when I first saw that it happened, and I was like, guys, I think I might be driving to Bitcoin Conference 2025 if these planes keep falling out of the dang sky. But this one appeared to not have fallen out of the sky. It like rolled on landing, so that's okay. Yeah, well, of the 5 airplane crashes in the past 2 months, maybe this one was natural. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I believe all of them. What do you mean natural? Are you one of those people that think there's been nefarious things going on with these airplanes? R.S. Miller? That's what I said too. I'm driving. Yeah. It's like birds. Watch these geese. They flip over when they land too. It just happens when there is strong wind. Yeah, exactly. Nice crosswinds. Even Mandy Coin basically rugged. I don't even know what Mandy Coin is, but the fact that its name is Mandy Coin, I knew it was a rug. That's funny. He's got a little bit of a move up today, but then it got smacked back down. Also, another reason why I'm kind of bearish is because ETH has these equal lows just like Bitcoin. And I really wish that capitulation wick would have taken out these freaking lows. But it didn't. So we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. We'll have a better indication of what's going on in the markets tomorrow once we get a nice trading day in. Tomorrow will be Wildcard Wednesday. If there's anything you guys would like for me to go over during tomorrow's Wildcard Wednesday, or if you just want me to sit here and just talk smack or just talk in general, yeah, there you go. Squid Games. I heard there was a pre-sale at Mar-a-Lago. Oh. Wouldn't surprise me. You mean Melania, maybe. Squid Games, yeah. Real life Squid Games is probably coming up soon. But yeah. Tomorrow, guys, I don't believe there was anything crazy on the economic calendar for this week. Okay, we got like building permits tomorrow, I think. Wednesday is when we have the FOMC minutes. Typically, it's on Wednesday. Let's just go ahead and go to the calendar and check it out. We'll check this out real quick. Do you mean Melania or do you mean Mandy? Straight vaping, Melissa is asking you directly. FOMC meeting on Wednesday. It's not an FOMC meeting. It's the FOMC minutes. The FOMC minutes, which is it's the transcript. Oh, look at that. You got it. It's the transcript of the last meeting. So it's like what all of the Fed members were talking about. So we get to it's kind of like an inside look into how the Fed is making their decisions, and, why they decided to keep the rate paused and all that good jazz, and see kind of it's kind of like picking the Fed's brains, like all the members of the Fed's brains, to kind of see what they're all looking at and why they're looking at it, and to kind of see, okay, so if this is what the Fed is looking for, then, and we get these numbers with like inflation prior to the next FOMC, then that means that they could cut rates because of this inflation data, or this data over here, this jobs data over there. So yeah, kind of getting a little bit of insight into the Fed and their thinking, and we'll see what they're thinking potentially for March. If it says anything about even thinking about a rate cut, watch out. Unemployment rate for the UK is coming in hot. Forecast 4.5%. That's not too bad. Balance of trade. Okay. Building permits, preliminary. So yeah, we have building permits to Wednesday. Housing starts Wednesday, both at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, and then the FOMC minutes at 2. Thursday, nothing anyone cares about. And then Friday, existing home sales. Pretty boring week on an economic data front. So, which typically means the next week is pretty bare too. Look at that. No scheduled reports. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Is it a holiday? What's going on? Durable goods. GDP growth rate quarter over quarter, second estimate, so not the final. And then Friday, core PCE. So, I mean, where's the liquidity going to come from? These are the times when we might see the drops. But we'll see. We'll see. All I know is that we are sitting at the lows right now, still sitting at the lows. So if you're on spot, might not be the worst time to buy, especially altcoins that are already down and are kind of bottoming against their Bitcoin pairing. We went over that last night. Make sure you check that out. Check out last night's show, because I go over all the BTC pairings and all that stuff. For real, flying is still safer than driving. I don't know how many plane crashes is actually normal. LOL, we might have had more last year. We didn't. I actually looked it up earlier today because my best friend was saying the same thing. He's like, oh, this stuff happens all the time. Probably because he was being smart, because I said something about something else happening all the time. And he was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, okay, guy. This does happen all the time. But anyways, 1 in 1 million flights, commercial flights, specifically commercial flights, about 1 in a million crash. We've had we've had at least 2 or 3 in the past 3 weeks. 2 in the past 3 weeks. There's lots of flights a year. How many commercial flights a year? Now, what you will see is like your little like crop dusters, prop planes, those things will see more crashes than your commercials, as should be the case. The number varies. Pre-pandemic peak was about 38.9 million commercial flights worldwide. That means about 39 of them crashed. pandemic low dropped to about 16.9. Yep. 2023 estimated to have recovered. Oh yeah, to 36 to 38 million flights. Expected to exceed 40 million flights as travel demand continues to grow in 2024. So yeah, these include both passenger and cargo flights operated by commercial airlines. Perfect. So yeah, happen all the time in one country. Mind you, this is all flights that I'm talking about here in the world. 38 plane crashes a year on average. Actually, more than I thought. You don't ever hear about them. But you definitely don't hear about them back to back. I mean, it's kind of crazy. But, so yeah. So there should not be any more crashes for at least 4 months, right? I think the odds of dying in a car crash across your whole life is like 1 in 90. Yeah, exactly. However, which one are you more likely to survive? Car crash or plane crash? I think you're more likely to survive a car crash. But you're also more likely to get into a car crash. Look, as soon as you step out the door, or even as soon as you wake up, even, you're taking a gamble on life. So try not to live in fear and play the odds. And I agree with you, R.S. Miller. Air travel is faster and safer. So, as crazy as and as scary as these plane crashes are, I'm still probably going to hop on one to go to Vegas in May. So, sell in May and go away. Typically, it's a good time to sell around the Bitcoin conference time. That's the way it's been ever since I've been in crypto. It's been typically a good time to sell around the time of the conference. Don't know why that is. Probably because all the Bitcoiners, a lot of the whales are at the conference. Who knows? Maybe they're showing off. They're like, hey, watch this. I can just drop the price right now. I've only got 20,000 Bitcoin. Boop. Who knows? Anyways. All right, guys, I'm way over my time. I need to go so I can go to bed and get ready for work tomorrow. It's going to be a nice crisp 42 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow. So yeah. I need sleep so I can have the energy so my body burns my fat, which helps keep me warm or something. Yeah, that sounds about right. Bilbo Baggins. It's a dangerous business, Frodo. Going out your door, you step onto the road and you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. Is that Samwise Gamgee? I would say I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd, but I am not. Especially when you regardless of your views, forget about like the political stuff and all that stuff. I used to watch his show on Comedy Central. But Stephen Colbert, that dude's Lord of the Ring knowledge is insane. It is insane. He even stumped another super fan and maybe even one of the writers. I ain't that nerdy, bro. But I do love me some Lord of the Rings. Absolutely love me some Lord of the Rings. I think Bilbo said that. Pretty sure Bilbo? So not that does make sense. It's a dangerous business, Frodo. Going out your door, you step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. Bilbo Baggins. Crazy old man. Put a 1 in chat. Well, I know this. It's gonna be what I don't want to see. But I'm gonna say it. Put a 1 in chat. if you pick Lord of the Rings over Harry Potter. Put a 2 in chat if you pick Harry Potter over Lord of the Rings. And go. We'll do that. And as you are putting that in, I'll go ahead and say, guys, tomorrow will be Wild Card Wednesday. Don't forget, there will be Billy Goat Tales tomorrow night. Go ahead and check that out. Go over to X and click on over to search at Billy Goat Tales, 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 and join the conversation tomorrow night. We are doing this every Tuesday, or they're doing it every Tuesday. Great people, great wisdom, great knowledge, great experience, everything. Check out Billy Goat Tales tomorrow night on X at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 to 10. Before that, make sure you come right back here on the Piper Academy Network. Tomorrow morning, we'll have Good Morning Crypto with BC Pork Corp. Followed by that, we'll have the Morning Market Report with the Army Piper and the OC guy. Check out the Morning Market Report, the best show, in my opinion, on this network. Just Piper kills it, man. His production, his knowledge, his wisdom. He's amazing. And then he's got freaking OC guy there with his wits too. And it's just a great show. Very well produced. And yeah. Is Joe streaming tonight? Probably not. I think he said he's only doing that like 3 times a week, maybe like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and maybe sometimes on the weekends. If he was going to be streaming tonight, I imagine he would have been in this chat earlier, and he wasn't. So he might actually be sleeping for once. His head looks smooth too. Wait, who are we talking about? Oh, Piper. Yeah. So yeah. All around great guy, great guys, great team that we have over here at the Piper Academy Network. Come on, join the Discord and come hang out with the team in the Discord. If you would not mind, we would love to have you. We would love to have you. I say if you would not mind, we would love to have you. Just come on over to the Discord. Free to join. But you can become a member and get some extra perks. Don't forget to check out Blowfin, NordVPN, Chart Prime. Links all in the description down below. Completely forgot to shout those out during the show. But yeah. Wish we see more of Lunar Beaches, bro. You're awesome, man. Kasim, I appreciate you, man. Maybe... if you're subbed to my channel, I've been thinking about doing some commentary content on Lunar Beaches Crypto. If that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know. Just some thoughts and stuff that I have about events, current events, crypto or non-crypto. I like just anything really, if it's like a major event or anything going on. If you just want to hear my thoughts, I'm a thoughtful person. I like to think so. Anyways, so and I have opinions, but most people probably, well, I shouldn't say most people, but a lot of people in this space probably don't like my opinions. But anyways, yes, already subbed your channel a while ago. Cool. I really want to do content on my channel because I don't ever do it. But this takes up my Monday or Sunday through Thursday. So it leaves me Friday, Saturday, Sunday to stream or record. Not really sure what to do to record other than the whole thing about like how to trade videos and stuff like that is that it's like, how many how to trade videos do you need on the internet, right? What am I going to teach you that somebody else hasn't already gone over a million times? As far as just like your basic, your trade, support resistance, Fibonacci's, like all that stuff. It's all on there, man. It's all out there. But what I can bring you is trading strategy, different insights, and different to kind of try and free your mind, get you thinking about things outside of the box, thinking in ways that other people don't think. because if you haven't noticed, crypto can be a little bit of an echo chamber. So you got to make sure that you keep your feet grounded, your head level, and keep your eyes on the prize, which is always continuing to grow and take in new information and not just shun it because it comes from somebody you either disagree with or are of a different political persuasion or anything. Listen to your fellow human beings. You can learn something from everyone. Most people want the same things, and we can all appreciate and love each other and be kind to each other. And that's what we should do. And that's what we strive for. That's what I strive for here on Markets After Dark. And yeah, I really appreciate all of you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever we create new content and when we go live. But I'll see you all tomorrow, and until then, I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Peace. Mad love.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spot. We're trading crypto, find out you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dark, the shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's Markets After Dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes where everybody grows. Analyzing trends while the world lays low. Markets After Dark, where only brilliant shows. Hit that subscribe and join the ride. In the world of finance, where fortunes collide. Lunar's path will be your guide. Through the market storm or the market tide. On the charts with Lunar's bright light. Crypto markets soaring through the night. From crypto markets soaring fast. Markets After Dark, the shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright light. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see the future in sight. It's Markets After Dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the